amazing tap off the ground. Thought that was going to stall out, but it almost looked like Georgian Court thought that ball was going to stay in the air, but it went right back down on the ground. 2-1. They're going to have a completely different player with them, and their other teammate, Pharrell Williams, are also known as Honor. Yeah. Also, what a name for Pharrell Williams, by the way.
That is beautiful. I love that.
That goes so hard.
Almost. Milo getting that back.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another week of Rocket League. This week, Brookdale presents Brookdale versus Production Jill's biggest fan. I am. I love Production Jill. She the GOAT.
I hate Production Jack.
But anyways, we are here to give you another big game. We have Wake Tech College versus Brookdale Community College. I'm here with my boy, J-Rock.
J-Rock here. Welcome back.
All right, we're going straight into the game right now. Game 1 against Wake Tech College. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a best-of-5 series. First to 3 will win. We do not know who is who right now, but we got the blue car versus the teal car. Oh, blue is going to be Brookdale. Orange is going to be Wake Tech Community College.
Here we go.
And we are ready to see some action. I don't know about you, but Jason, last week we had a bye week. We did not have any games, and I have been very, very excited to cast alongside you for one more week. How you doing? And that is a Dead Sea score. Wake Tech will score on Brookdale, making this game 1-0.
Yeah, I'm looking really, really forward to this game. I know that Wake Tech right now in the standings is very, very strong compared to Brookdale, but it doesn't mean that Brookdale can't get it done because they usually find a way somehow, some way. But definitely looking forward to the way that this team really plays again. They've had a little bit of time now from the last time I watched them play. Didn't really see a lot of times where the ball was kind of being trick shot, It could get up in the air, don't get me wrong, but Brookdale didn't really kind of like air dribble the ball away.
No, yeah. And I feel like that's what ultimately costed them the game.
Yeah. I wish we had some names right now. I can't.
So do I.
Yeah. Oh, that's goal by score, but they can't double commit. Remember, we saw that at GSC where, remember.
There we go.
There's
our Brookdale boys here.
And it looks like Wake Tech's going to air dribble it over, and that was almost a completely perfect pass on Wake Tech's part. But now it goes back to Brookdale, and I believe
almost a goal from Brookdale there, but it was just saved just in the nick of time by Wake Tech. I'm excited to see how Brookdale performs against Wake Tech this week. And is it?
Oh, that almost went in there.
So close.
Oh, this could be an air dribble all the way across the field. It's an open goal. Will anybody get it? They do. Wake Tech able to cover Brookdale. So that's nice. Love to see it.
Love seeing Explosion playing tonight here for the starting 3 of your Jersey Blues. And look, Jason, it's a fan favorite. Flick Fillet is back.
Flick Fillet?
Flick Fillet is back. You were not here for week 2 with Anakin Sims as my co-host.
We love seeing Flick Fillet.
But yes, we have no game audio now. We have Explosion.
We are dealing with no game audio.
We're dealing.
I feel like I'm in the middle. I feel like I'm in the middle of A Quiet Place right now, directed by John Krasinski.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of just like that one. The sequel was better though. Yeah. Gilbert hitting the ball over towards the net. Not close. Wake Tech is going to retaliate. Brookdale needs to find a way to penetrate through their defense.
Oh, and Gilbert just got flicked on right there. You see them now trying to shoot it towards the Brookdale side, and Milo almost let it go in, but it hit the post. It still, though, is a very tight game. Only 0-1. If Brookdale could just get this ball around Wake Tech, they will more than likely be able to score a goal. They put it back now to the corner, but again, they just got to not double commit. I think if they could just work on the rotation a little bit better, they're going to do much, much better, but that's going to go in.
Flick Fillet scores.
At least it's a cool name putting it in.
Yeah, Flick Fillet. If you guys do remember from week 2 of Rocket League, like I just said before, with co-host Anakin Sims instead of Jason. Jason was absent that day, but Flick Fillet was going crazy for Wake Tech, and I do have to say he is one of the best and most experienced Rocket League players I have seen play in a while, from springing from last semester all the way to the first 5 weeks of the spring semester. For collegiate play, he's very good. No glaze.
And speaking of spring, too, for all the Brookdale people watching, happy spring break. Hope you all
yes,
have a great one. I know, obviously, there's still a couple classes going on right now on the Lincroft campus, but after tonight, it is spring break time. So I hope everybody has a really happy and healthy spring break. Make sure you spend it with a lot of your friends, family. Get your money up, maybe. That's what I'll be doing.
Not your funny up.
Yeah, not your funny up.
Get your money up, not your funny up.
That's on Chris Bomer. That's on Ace Bomer.
On Chris Bomer.
But there we go.
Game audio is back.
Got games. Perfect.
Let's go. And we see Explosion in the bottom left corner locked in. He's locked in. He's ready to go. He was very excited for this matchup against Wake Tech. I was talking to him before. Yeah, Wake Tech is going to hold the advantage over Brookdale 3-0 with 40 seconds left to go. We are 4 minutes and 20 seconds into game time. Brookdale does need, for our first-time Rocket League watchers here, if there are any, this is your traditional game of soccer. Brookdale needs 4 goals to win this, and Wake Tech needs to hold down their stellar defense too, and that's another score.
Onset just completely perfectly air dribbled that ball all the way up against practically the ceiling, and then got around Gilbert, and then Milo tried to, but when Milo hit it, he just kind of tilted the car a little bit, air rolled it, and unfortunately hit the left front fender of Milo's car, putting it right into the left corner of the goal. But here we go.
You know, I'm excited to see how Brookdale plays tonight. And Jason, just as a reminder for the viewers, on our left side from top to bottom, we have Milo, we have Gilbert in the middle, and we have Explosion on the bottom. That is your roster for tonight for this Brookdale versus Wake Tech matchup. That is your big 3.
Onset puts it out towards Explosion.
As Kendrick said, here's the big 3.
Okay, Kendrick. Flick Fillet puts it up, flicks it up in the air. No means necessary. Deddy, though, is going to get it right in to that goal. Unfortunately, gets it right around Brookdale, and that was Gilbert, who's right in front of the goal. Unfortunately, Deadsy gets right around Gilbert there.
Deadsy with the dead shot.
You know something, though, Jake? I think that at the same time, now, yes, this might be a hard loss here for the first of what could be 5 games. And obviously, Wake Tech is going to take it. But the thing is I think the one big good thing about a takeaway when it comes to a game like this, especially when you know you're going up against a seed where, if I'm correct, we were speaking on the phone earlier. Obviously, Brookdale ended up losing against Wake Tech that week. Yeah. So we obviously, everybody in this room knows Wake Tech is pretty good.
Really good.
Brookdale's really good, too. But the thing is when you come out of games like that, I think that you got to look at it as that, hey, what can we do to navigate around their play style? Okay, we see that Deadsy really likes to dribble it all the way across the field. We like to see he dribbles it up in the air. He
left stick demon.
Yeah, it's like a Madden hit stick, but put it in Rocket League. So I think if they probably could just look at this and say, hey, let's reevaluate ourselves. Let's see, how are we doing as a whole when it comes to offense? How are we doing as a whole when it comes to defense? What are they doing differently that we're not, and so forth, etc. We've seen it time and time again, especially last semester. Brookdale, maybe down a game or 2, they realize they see their opportunity to execute well. And I think if they can just look at themselves better as a defense, maybe create proper rotation, I think they'll do just fine.
Yeah, I agree. And we are here in game 2. We already have a elimination right off jump, sorry. And face cams are back. We could see our Jersey Blues locked in here, trying to take this round, this set from Wake Tech. And like we were just saying, Wake Tech really is a really good school, and they really are a force not to be reckoned with.
That was not good. Yeah, you see the Explosion right there.
I thought that was going to get booped out of there.
Explosion tried to put it up right there, but he didn't even touch it technically. It looked like, with the bottom of their chassis both collided with each other, and
look at you,
Carman
chassis.
Yeah, well, both the bottom of the chassis, the rear suspension kind of just both touched the ball, unfortunately, so not really on anybody's fault. Explosion was just kind of there, wrong place, wrong time. But now Gilbert able to get it around to the corner, but Flick's going to be right there to take it back for Wake Tech.
Flick Fillet with the ball. What are they going to do? Air dribble it? Looks like, I thought Flick Fillet was setting it up for somebody to boop it in, but no, Gilbert is going to play his defense and go right past Onset with the ball. I almost just said offset like the Migos. Offset.
Look at Deadsy. He's taking off like takeoff. See what I did there?
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
And now Flick's going to bring it from that wall, bring it out. I think he's going to pass it to Deadsy. He does. Now it's against the corner. Will it be a double tap? Is, but does not go towards the goal. In fact, goes back to the corner. But now Milo's starting to bring it back out, and he's actually going to blow up on set. Nobody there to cover the ball, and that goes right to Wake Tech, but Gilbert misses the ball right there, unfortunately. Flick's wrong place, wrong time. Wake Tech able to score the goal right there. Yeah, Gilbert unfortunately just mistimed it right there. Unfortunately, it happens to the best of us. I've had it happen in my fair share of ranked games, especially. It happens from time to time. And now Wake Tech 2-0.
Man, you act like you play Rocket League. We know you play NASCAR Heat 5. That's
Bro, listen, I actually have not touched NASCAR Heat 5 in quite some time. I'm actually trying to mod it on the PC right now, but for some reason I keep having corrupt files with the 2025 mod.
Boo-hoo.
But hopefully NASCAR 2025, when it comes out later this year, is going to be fire, so I can actually finally have a proper NASCAR game instead of having to go back and play NASCAR 2005 Chase for the Cup on an emulator. So. That's modded, by the way. That's how much I just want to play a proper game.
No, I feel you. I understand. Sometimes we got to emulate games. But right now...
Repo's where it's at right now.
Yeah,
though.
I heard.
That's the fun game right now. Start playing that. Very fun game.
No, yeah, I would like to jump on that.
Oh, that's an open goal for Brookdale, but thankfully goes... Oh, this is going to be tight. They're going to have to get it out. But Flick...
Wow.
Oh, and what a pass from Flick there to go back to Deadsy.
Crazy sequence. Let's break it down there. Milo and Flick Fillet battling at the top. Explosion boops it out. Deadsy will dump it right into the goal. And, God, that was a 5-hit combo right there.
I think if Explosion wasn't there to probably try to bring it out, I think that the pass from the double tap from Flick would have went down, and then they wouldn't have been able to score. But, again, it happens. You don't know who's where. You're trying to figure it. I think that's one of the hardest things, Jake, with Rocket League is that it's so important with communication. My cousin made it to Grand Champ, and he's really, really good at this game. I give a lot of props for teaching me a lot of Rocket League terms.
Gamer legend.
Yeah, gamer legend for real. That was before
Cousin
he touched,
J-Rock.
Yeah, no, that was Cousin Dill. That was before he touched grass, though.
Oh, Cousin Dill, shout out.
Yeah, shout out Dill for touching grass finally. Anyways. Whoa! What a shot right there. That was a nice pinch going all the way towards the Wake Tech side. But, Jake, like I was mentioning, though, this game is very, very tough to figure out where everybody is all at once. That's why it's so important to communicate, and the quick chat especially.
Oh, yeah.
The quick chat is really important, but not a lot of people use it in the moment.
Not a big fan of quick chat when they added that to games, so never understood why.
You got too many people going, what a save.
Yeah, exactly.
What a save.
What a save. Or hello, thanks.
Thanks.
Just like Sea of Thieves. Every time you run up on someone, it's, hey.
My favorite when somebody blows me up is, wow, bumping, thanks. Or I go savage.
Savage.
Brookdale able to keep it away there from Wake Tech. Milo sends it all the way back across the field towards the Wake Tech side. Brookdale yet to put up a point tonight up on the board. Wake Tech's been able to put up
taking out Gilbert.
over 8 now. And it's going to be 9. Deadsy able to score. That was another pinch that just threaded the needle from the left post. You see it right there. Going in, unfortunately. 1 minute and 24 seconds left here in this second game. Best of 5.
Very excited to see how this goes. Brookdale leads 5 points to win right now.
Milo puts it up, tries to get it up, and Flick was there to cover, but Milo said, nah, he'll get it up to Gilbert, who will bring it up to the wall. Wow, what a move by Onset, though, to use the ceiling to his advantage, pop off of it, boost into it, and go back up to the ceiling to jump off.
All right, Deadsy with the ball. 1 minute remaining of game 2.
Oh, and Gilbert tried to get there.
Come on, Gilbert. Let's see it, big man Gilbert.
But now Wake Tech's going to bring it out to the Brookdale side. Gilbert puts it out to the right-hand side corner, but now going back towards the Brookdale goal.
All right, and Gilbert taking it out of the goal and going to leave it for Onset to hit up. Deadsy's going to take it up towards the goal. Here it is.
Oh, what a great recovery, though, by Milo.
30 seconds. Wow, Milo with the save. Milo's defense is pretty well coordinated. Yeah. I got to say, bro probably practices for 24 hours a day.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But you know something, though, about Milo? His defense, if you remember back last semester, Milo was always one of the guys to be back on the back line, defending by the goal, whether it be right or left side by the post. Always a very good goalie. And then when he had the opportunity to score, he did. But it was mainly Honor and Vinny that were always scoring. But that's why Milo was always so good on the defensive side right there.
GG's, everybody says in the chat, as Wake Tech takes round 2 of 5 from Brookdale. And unfortunately, you know, stuff happens. I'm still Production Jill's biggest fan.
I'm definitely not Production Jack's biggest fan, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's what's it called? So he's a D1 hater. Confirmed.
I am not.
Sorry, Division 2?
Maybe JV.
Okay, JV hater. JV hater
Maybe
is
JV.
what we have here.
Over-exaggerated.
But for you guys coming up, what you are seeing is 2-0. Wake Tech holds the series over Brookdale right now. Wake Tech needing one more game to close out this series and to win against Brookdale. Brookdale needing 3 wins. They need the reverse sweep right now. Oh, J-Rock, you sleepy?
A little sleepy.
You little sleepy. You little sleepy schnookums.
Little sleepy.
Go to bed on time. Stop staying up till 3 a.m. It's not good for you.
You stayed up till 4:45 in the morning to listen to "I Am the Music" by Cardi Drop. All right, calm down, buddy. Let's slow your roll here. I think I might need Molly to get over here and sing me a lullaby, possibly. But we'll say about that later on. I don't know. So, but hey. Game 2 over and done with.
Game 2 over and done with. Game 2 over and done with. Featuring J-Rock's voice cracks.
That's why I'm sponsored by Brookdale Esports purchasing water bottle. But we're already back in here.
Game 3, 6 seconds or 8 seconds in. Production robbed 8 seconds of game time from you guys, but it is A-okay because we are here to tell you that nothing happened so far. Jason, man, you need a Brookdale Esports water bottle for that water.
We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after. All right, I'm excited to talk about plastic.
It's a reusable plastic water bottle, though. Don't forget about that.
Oh, yeah. You could wash it, dishwasher
It's free
safe.
as long as you pay us money.
It's free as long as you pay us money. That was
funny.
God, that was...
That was a funny har-har?
Finance Riz.
Yeah, finance Riz. That's why I'm the best.
I need a man in finance.
Need a man in finance. Luckily for my girlfriend, she'll probably be doing all the finance later in life, more than likely. Probably not me.
Need me a man in finance. She's shaking her head no. Molly says, J-Rock, you will be the breadwinner of the family.
Probably, more than likely. But then again, she's a very smart cookie. Anyways, we got a soccer card game going on right now.
We got car soccer.
We got sock car going on here.
Yo, we should make a real-life Rocket League, Jason.
Look at the shot by Deadsy, and he tried to pitch up against the wall, but now goes to Onset, who will dunk it and another almost a double commit, but Milo,
so close.
Milo able to save the ball right there at Onset.
That's a nail biter.
Against the wall, and now Explosion up against the wall.
Doing a few bumps, a few sets, just like a game of volleyball here.
Little bit of Rubbins racing.
A little bit of volleyball action.
Oh, another Milo save.
Okay, Brookdale holding it down right now. 1 minute and 40 seconds into game time. Oh, demo. Milo on Flick Filet. They are -1 player right now. Will they take advantage of it? They will not.
Explosion able to keep it away from the Brookdale goal, and now Onset gives it out to
I don't like those
Deadsy.
boops. I don't
Milo.
like them.
See, the one thing that's awesome about this truck, and I know it's a huge meme in the Rocket League community using that thing, is that as much of a meme vehicle as it is to use, it's so big and bulky that you can really dribble the ball on the ground really nicely.
You can do anything with it.
Explosion now passing up to Milo. Milo's going to bring it out. Now, imagine if somebody was there. That would have been a goal. Gilbert, though, puts it up. But Flick, unfortunately, brings it out to the goal. This could be an opportunity for Brookdale. Milo puts it out.
All right. And, Jason, I'm excited to see what happens here.
And
spoke too soon.
Yeah, you did.
Somebody clipped that. That was perfect timing.
Yeah, it's not as good as the clip from the other night.
No, it's not.
Funny.
But that was literally...
Do you really think they were slide canceling at the Battle of Iwo Jima? I don't think so. Do you think they were...
Imagine this actual footage.
Do you think... Oh, never mind. I was going to say something bad, but I can't. I'd get fined.
Anyways, we do not want to get in trouble from the FCC.
Or from Christopher Bomer.
Christopher Bomer. Is it
or if you're production
is it Christian
Jack,
or Christopher?
I don't know. It might be. I don't know. We'll just go We'll go Christoph.
Yeah, I was about to say Christoph Bomer.
Christoph Bomer. Let's go.
I like the Bowman air.
And then we got
2 minutes
and then
left.
we got Ace Ventura Bomer.
That's so tough.
That is tough. Imagine.
Dude's named after the best detective ever.
Facts. I have no idea, but Onset just scored another goal for Wake
Onset
Tech.
was not offset here, just like one of the Migos. He was ready. He was locked in, ready to
Milo
go.
and Gilbert making contact right there, and Hatsune Miku just says, "Hey guys."
I didn't know you rocked with Hatsune Miku like that. I know you do.
I only know Hatsune Miku from the meme where the guy who.
Can I tell Molly that you bought all the skins in Fortnite of Hatsune Miku?
I did not. That is not true. I don't even play Fortnite, and now she's swiveling the chair, looking back at me. That's not very nice.
Minute 40 here
Didn't
left.
your mom tell you it's not good to stare at people?
Yeah.
She's breaking up with me. Anyways.
Don't go breaking my heart. Ooh. Nobody knows
Chat, can I
it.
get a mute on Jake Bonetto?
All right. Back to Rocket League here. Sorry, we're having fun. It's Friday night of spring break. We are ready to check out mentally. 1 minute and 10 seconds left on the clock here. Brookdale needing 3 goals,
And Flick
4
puts
goals.
it
Never
in.
mind. That is a sick goal.
And listen, on a serious note, I know that this is very tough for Brookdale so far. The fact they haven't been able to put one in yet, and now it's looking like this is going to be a Wake Tech wrap-up here with a 3-0 sweep. But you got to remember, we talked about this earlier when me and you were talking during the day. We knew this was going to be a tough matchup for Brookdale. I mean, Wake Tech was so strong that second week of playtime. But there are many other matches throughout the regular season. So, you know, Brookdale has the opportunity to come back. And when they do come back. And by the way, folks, hearing from the man, Chris Bomer himself yesterday, that there will still be matches going on this spring break week. So make sure you are.
Milo scores the first
go.
Brookdale score.
That's a hype. There we go.
And I do just want to say, while we are on the topic of Chris has actually went to Ohio for a tournament with our Overwatch
team.
Down in
Ohio?
And I just want to, all memes aside, I do just want to say good luck to our Overwatch team. Kick some butt and bring home the dub for Brookdale. We are extremely proud of you guys, and we can't wait to see what you guys do.
I don't know if they got Buc-ee's out there, but make sure you all bring me back a Buc-ee's.
Yeah, we need.
I keep forgetting to buy one every time I'm down south, even though I know that
buy
that's
a
west.
Buc-ee's like the whole building.
Yeah, nah, well that'd be kind of cool too. I mean,
Bruce Wayne them. Buy the building.
Sir, you can't have them swimming in this hotel. It's okay, they're foreign. I'm going to have to call security. It's okay. There's going to be some new policy changes and rules. I'm buying this hotel.
The biggest flex ever. 18 seconds left on the clock. And
Gilbert.
Brookdale needs to pull out some Bruce Banner moves.
Gilbert,
to
barely misses it. An Explosion tried to put it in, but barely goes in. And now Flick brings it out to the wall. Milo puts it out. And it's up against the wall. Will anybody have one more shot? Oh, Milo tried it. Flick brings it up against the wall, and he's still trying. And Deadsy brings it out.
How is this still in play?
Because Deadsy said, I'm going to keep it up, but now it's going to touch the ground.
And now it's over.
And it is a sweep from Wake Tech 3-0 against Brookdale, resulting in a Brookdale loss, unfortunately. But before we do that, okay, like we had mentioned, you're not going to win every game.
Yeah.
And we know that Wake Tech was going to be a very tough matchup, I think, coming into tonight. There's many other weeks to go. This team is very strong. They performed very well last year. Yes, Explosion is back on the starting roster. You have the rookie Gilbert coming in. And also, obviously, you have Milo, who's a returning veteran. So the team dynamic a little bit different than last semester. So they still have to get used to each other. Many, many weeks to go. I'm sure that Coach Bussey will help them out. And obviously be there. They're a great team. They know how to communicate well and talk. So I think that they're going to be just fine. So no need to fear Brookdale.
On a happy note, though.
On a happy note.
We do have backpacks.
I was going to say, I'm Production Jack's shortest fan, supposedly, even though I'm literally...
We do. Oh, sorry. You guys can't say this. We do have Brookdale Esports merch here for you guys.
We do.
Come down to the Lincroft campus. Come get yourself a backpack. Come get yourself.
Yeah, raise up that camera. Let's go.
Yeah, bring it up. Hey.
Yeah, there you go. There we go. All right, so we got this. Wait, don't grab the hoodie. That's specifically for me. We got this mouse pad here. I really wish that it was rolled up so I could throw it at Production Jack. It is upside down. It was upside down last week when Production Jack proceeded to throw the mouse pad at me and give me a black eye.
Do I look like Explosion?
And then maybe you do look like Explosion.
With my jersey on?
You kind of do, actually. Just
do I look like Explosion cosplay here?
Yeah. That's actually so sick. But if you come down here, we got mouse pads. We got backpacks that you could fit Molly Kanak in. You could fit cats, dogs. You could put...
Could you fit a Lillian Wiley in there?
You might be able to. You could fit Production Jack's glasses in here and then absolutely stomp
because they're so big, they barely fit on your head, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we love Four Eyes.
Oh my God, that's such a bullying thing. That's
No,
an
it's not. It's Jack. It's okay. We love
He
Jack
literally
for our
texted me
viewers.
last week and was like, "Why are you bullying me?"
So,
yeah.
Jason loves to kill the environment and not save the turtles. So that's why he uses these water bottles. Use a Brookdale one instead. You know what? It's healthier. It's cleaner for the environment. Sorry, Jack is trying to focus the camera on this.
Do you know what we also got?
What do we got, J-Rock?
We also got this explicit hoodie. You know, come down here. Listen, I'm being dead serious right now. If you all want, and I know that it's kind of coming to the end of winter and you're getting to spring, like today. Today was beautiful out. It was like 55 degrees. South Jersey was like 65 earlier where I was at. This is probably one of my most comfortable hoodies that I have now in my hoodie collection. Very soft. Definitely recommend getting this if you want to, maybe like cuff somebody. Use this hoodie. Show them that
Like,
Brookdale.
oh my God, you look so fine in your Brookdale Esports merch.
Exactly. Like seriously, that's
Hey boy, who are you?
That's actually the whole reason why I have a girlfriend. If I wasn't wearing this hoodie,
It's because of
it's
the
actually
Brookdale
because of the Brookdale
Esports.
hoodie.
Can we get a thumbs up from this? Like a green light? Is this true?
confirmed?
Thumbs up! Green light
We got it
confirmed!
confirmed.
Okay,
Let's go.
confirm. Jack is going to need to put this on all of his dating profiles.
This is why he doesn't get women.
Yep, it's because he
You don't
doesn't
wear
wear
that.
Brookdale merch.
Mitch, where are you at, Mitch? We miss you. You need to come help
Love you,
out.
Mitch.
Handlebar Mitch.
Love you, Mitch.
Handlebar Mitch.
But anyways, guys, we are very, very excited for our spring break coming up. So how about we wrap this up, J-Rock?
Yeah. Everybody have a really good spring break for everybody here at
We love you.
At the Brookdale Esports Arena.
At the Lincroft campus.
At the Lincroft campus. For Leo, Mateo, Hunter, everybody. League of Legends at 7 o'clock on Monday. Remember, even though it's spring break, we still got a game. You got a game. 7:30 actually is League of Legends on Monday.
Be ready.
Make sure
Lock
you
in.
Tune into that.
Use your Prime subs.
Yeah, use the Prime subs, by the way. Everybody have a really good and happy and healthy spring break. We will see you next week coming up for everybody.
We'll see you
Brookdale
actually on
Esports,
Tuesday for
Mateo,
COD.
Leo, Hunter, Chris Bomer himself, everybody in production. Jake Bonetto, Jason Rockfell saying so long.
We'll
and
see you
you
Tuesday.
next week.
Tuesday for COD.
Call of Duty.
We'll see you
Peace
then.
out, kids.